My cherished child, open your spirit to these words. What I am preparing to unveil to you in this moment stands apart from every whisper and decree I have released throughout history, distinct from every gentle nudge of intuition I have ever provided. While I have always offered guidance and light, this particular revelation, occurring right now, is without equal. You, who have carried heavy loads while holding fast to your quiet resolve. You who display courage to the crowds, but weep where no one sees. You who have hungered for an authentic message directed solely at your soul. This is the reality you have been waiting for. It is unblemished, it is essential, and it is intimately yours. This meeting is no accident. Perhaps you feel a trembling inside, a sharp gasp of air, or tears rising without cause. It is your very spirit identifying its true sanctuary, and I am shepherding you toward it. Before we go further, I invite you to simply inhabit this truth. Now, let your mind be still. Here, have you noticed subtle confirmations around you recently, my child? Has your intuition grown keener, uncovering deeper layers, as though a great reality is signaling to you? It is truly so. This instance serves as my absolute promise from the invisible realm. This is no passing fancy, but a precise word from my core to your own. Within this message lies a gentle caution and a magnificent vow. A vow so specific, so perfectly tuned to this hour, and so transformative for your path that only you can fulfill it. You are not simply receiving solace. You are being prepared for a new trajectory. This is far more than a shift. It is a doorway into a destiny now unfurling. As your external circumstances shift, your internal world transforms alongside them. Therefore, remain near to me. Do not pull away, for what I reveal next will illuminate everything that has been churning inside you and everything that lies ahead. This comes not through ancient scrolls, nor obscure riddles, nor complicated theories for the learned. This is not a puzzle for the mind. It is a living truth projecting directly into your awareness. And this is because you have been marked out. You have always sensed this, my child. Though hidden from the world, your silent longing has endured. Do your familiar routines now seem foreign, as though you have outgrown who you once were? Why does a deep anticipation bubble up in places that used to offer mere safety? The answer lies beyond what the eye can see. It is spiritual. You have been chosen. My voice has cut through the noise, and this word is yours, not because of what you have done, but because of how I created you. Do you feel you have restrained your true power, not from others, but from the vastness within yourself? What if I speak now not to prepare you, but because you are already ready, even if your mind has not yet caught up? This is no figure of speech, my precious one, nor a fleeting mood. A fundamental shift is happening in the unseen realms. A holy urgency vibrates through all creation. Do you feel the deep connection? The hidden current beneath the mundane. This moment is alive, and I am not gathering watchers or thinkers. I am summoning those forged in fire, tempered by silence. And you, most certainly you, my beloved, are being handed a momentous task. How will you react when this truth blazes within you, becoming undeniable? Will you cultivate in secret what I intend to reveal in public? You are being carried by an invisible, precise tide. Your alignment with my will is not random. It is ordained and irreversible. What if you turn away? What if you embrace it? The unseen world waits with bated breath. Do you sense the shift in the air around you? It is not the burden of chores, but something far weightier, as if the very substance of your soul is changing without your effort. Why do compromises you once tolerated now feel like cages? Why is your vision sharper, your feeling deeper, your timing more acute? Because this is not coincidence. This is a convergence of wills. I have begun a radical metamorphosis not by chance, but with clear intent. Over these 7 holy days, a divine stream will flow through the earth like a subterranean river, unnoticed by the asleep, but irresistible to the awakened. Those whose spirits are tuned in will find themselves lifted, not by striving, but by a natural magnetism toward their true design. Do you begin to see how things that once drained you now drift by like a breeze? This change is not manufacturing new strength in you. It is revealing the power you have always possessed. The fear you believed was part of your nature is fading. You are not becoming a stranger. You are remembering who you actually are. In the days to come, My instruction stands. Step out of your old perspectives. Let go of your hesitation. Cast aside all indifference. How will you know my silent presence, my child? When it settles as a soft conviction in your depths, a primal knowing coming to life. Your journey, my beloved child, is not simply about healing old wounds. It is about blossoming into the wholeness I imagined for you. What dreams lie dormant in your spirit, my child, awaiting a brief season of focus to erupt into bloom? The immediate future demands this of you. Are you prepared to abandon the crutches of your past self, my child, even if it requires stepping into the void without a map? Understand this, my child. This is no fleeting whim or passing trend. This is an epic marked by me, profound and immutable. It explains why your moments of intense intimacy with the divine have grown frequent, my child. Why your body experiences both surging energy and profound rest. These are not accidents. They are specific markers. Everything is steering you toward a specific portal that leads to the authentic self that has always resided within you. So do not squander this precious opening, my child. The next 7 days represent far more than the ticking of a clock. They mark a sacred intersection where the invisible becomes visible, and my voice which calls you will not be a thunderclap, but a resonant silence. When this week concludes, my child, the old you, shaped by mere survival, masked by perfectionism, and gripped by anxiety, will fade away. In its place will stand the self I have always known, fortified not by comfort, but by challenge. This is not a display of vanity or something to watch from afar. This is a holy transmission carried on light. The tragedy is not that I am absent, but that so many are out of rhythm. It brings an impact tailored to spark a deep shift in you. Your spirit is being purified by this fire. What if your wildest dreams are not random sparks, my child, but gentle ushers guiding you to your sacred duty? Not to chase external recognition, nor to slave for results, but to synchronize with the core of your being that existed before pain ever touched you. This celestial moment carries a potency rarely seen in history, my child. This is no metaphor. It is a tangible alteration. It will not pause, nor will it return in this guise. Let me be direct, my child. This invitation is not for the masses. You have felt it. The urge to strip away complexity, to turn your back on glittering diversions, to walk in solitude if you must. That intense pull is not rebellion. It is correction. It is not pride. It is your true vocation. You are among the chosen. What felt like disruptions were not denials, my child. Your scars were not reasons for rejection, but classrooms of wisdom. That your suffering was never meaningless, but rather a prelude. So hear this, my child. The most lucid signal my kingdom has sent in this age. The destiny is not approaching. It has arrived. But will you open the door? Cease withholding your truth, my child. Stop retreating to the boundaries of your own existence, for the doors of my design remain locked until you speak your clear consent. What aspects of your soul have gone quiet, my child? Not from serenity, but from terror? Do you now understand that your timing is not a mistake, my child? That where you stand is by design. These are no common days, my child. Time appears to stretch and shrink at once. Your emotions might feel strong, not because you are uneven, but because your inner self is trying to understand direction coming faster than before. This is not just pressure. This is spiritual drive. You are being made ready for swift progress. Can your thinking truly grasp the profound reason for your presence? The light within you, my child, is not merely a pleasant sight. It is a force for change, and darkness can only dim if you allow the brightness I placed inside you to fade. Could your very position right now be the silent answer to another's deep longing? All things are quickening. What once took a long time will now unfold swiftly. What once moved slowly will now rise rapidly. Connections, understandings, deep knowing, all are appearing with divine speed. You have felt unsettled because moving slowly step by step is no longer your natural pace. You were designed for rapid ascent. I do not send forth those who are complete. I complete those who step forward. And your awakening is not for some distant day. It is for this very moment. This is not a passing phase. The path I set for you long ago, my child, is now reaching its most important point. Do not hold back. Do not hesitate. Release your worries. Let my current guide you. This period asks for inner lightness, my child, to notice how apprehension can become a dominant influence and uncertainty a common state. Many rely on human constructs instead of their inner wisdom. What external clamor has made it harder to discern my guiding voice? The real challenge is not what you breathe, but what lives in your spirit. This is about influence, gently urging you to release what is inherently yours, your inner freedom. Can you hear my voice amidst the noise? Your refusal to give in to fear is not defiance. It is clear sight. I am closest to those who stand firm against dread, my beloved child. As the world finds itself in disarray, you are being called to a profound stillness. Your purpose is not to argue or defend beliefs, but to root yourself in timeless truth. While physical discomforts may affect the body, a lack of spiritual awareness can diminish the inner being. Have you noticed how some forget their true essence, seeking fleeting approval? Instead, what has taken priority over my counsel in your life? Perhaps your quiet dedication is the very answer others seek. This deep shift is not just an idea. It is actively happening within you, shedding what is not real to reveal your authentic self. That mix of tiredness, deep longing, inner warmth, and divine movement. You feel it is a spiritual unfolding. Your physical self is aligning with your deeper essence. Is your unique contribution meant to illuminate places where others retreat? Is this not what I ask of you, my child? Consider how water shapes the land, not through brute force, but by steady movement. You are like this. I seek not those who merely study spiritual wisdom, but those who embody wholeness. What you see is vulnerability, your heightened sensitivity, your weariness, your fervor is actually a sacred adjustment. The sensations in your body, the quickening of your heart, the feeling in your chest, these are not signs of sickness, but signals of a deep awakening. Your very being is remembering its original design. Your spirit is expanding. Could this very unease be the sign that you are finally stepping into the true self you were always meant to embody? What if the deep exhaustion you feel is not a lack of strength, but the integration of new wisdom? You are not collapsing, my beloved. You are simply letting go. Imagine how a thick mist must completely lift for a clear view to emerge. You are in that sacred space of transition. You are no longer who you once were, yet not fully the one you are becoming. Will you embrace this unfolding even when its magnitude feels vast? What if the feeling of the chest is not a collapse, but the entrance to your renewal? Are you confusing the power of new beginnings with a breaking down? This is not the end. It is the peak of intensity before a vast unfolding. What if the feeling in your chest is not the end, but the beginning of something profound? The passion of your true calling shines brightest just before a major transformation. What if your inner stirring is not a failing, my child, but a holy activation? When a path is cleared, it is not erased. It becomes open for new journeys. A renewed strength arises from the space made. Your innermost self is now perfectly poised for deep transformation. But will you permit this profound warmth to complete its task? Therefore, write down your thoughts, speak your sadness aloud. Move your body as it desires in your own space. Lie down completely on the earth. Let your physical being express what your words cannot reach. This is not confusion within. This is a deep spiritual reshaping. And when it is finished, my beloved child, you will emerge with a lighter heart, clearer understanding, and a stronger bond with your spirit than ever before. Observe how your outer world begins to change. Connections shift. Chances arise. Moments feel richer. Life becomes less heavy and more like a gentle current. Will you trust this intense process long enough to allow your inner harmony to resurface? And when the veils lift, the world will see you by your light. A unique pull is now stirring inside you. But this is not confusion. It is remembrance. You are not wrong. You are simply waking up. That feeling of having experienced this before is not mere repetition. It is acknowledgement. And now the distance is fading. The memories are rising. You are not broken. You are simply remembering. Your inner self is softly confirming you were prepared for this moment. Why do certain visions from your sleep seem more tangible than your conscious moments? Could the vivid impressions that come to you in sleep be deep understandings kept within you for this exact time? What if your insights from the night are not strange, but sacred? Not just dreams, but parts of a greater purpose now stirring awake. In the days ahead, my child, you may feel time shift. You will hear a conversation that seems meant for you. You will see signs that stir something profound inside you. The line between what was and what is, between the physical and the spiritual, is now softer than it has ever been. Do not dismiss these. This is not a desire for what is gone. These are not illusions. My child, these moments are awakenings. Perhaps you are not seeking your true way ahead, but simply remembering what was always inside you. Your purpose is not just what you do. It is the core of who you are. Consider if your continuous toil is blocking the very blessings meant for you. This comes not from more effort, but from calming the noise around you. You once chased approval, acceptance, and connection, but that pursuit left you tired. Now a deep part of you chooses stillness. For inner peace brings close what struggle pushes away. Can you allow what is meant for you to come without forcing it? Real strength comes from inner balance, not from needing outer praise. Could your devotion open the path for my perfect timing for you? The same guiding force that moves all of existence asks to rise within you. Will you simply face the light and let what truly belongs to you find its place with you? This is not random. It is a balanced unfolding. Your deepest self and I, your Creator, speak this truth as one. Remember who you truly are. You are not just starting a new chapter. You are stepping onto a path that has been waiting for you to grasp it.